What's up, my YouTube friends? First off, I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. I think I got one or two in the past month and a half, but that's cool. That's all right. We're working our way up. We got 744 subscribers. Not bad. Not bad for doing this for 4 years or 5 years, something like that. But, anyways, I just wanted to take a minute and say thank you to all of you and letting you guys know probably starting in 2 months, 2 months, y'all, 2 months, I will be uh, doing a raffle on some giveaways. So what we're going to do is one of the cars I build from ground up. I probably will go and get another arrma furry, yeah, or a rustler, or even a nitro. I don't know yet. Who knows what I'm going to get? I'm going to end up getting a used one or buying a brand new one, and I'm going to build it and put all upgrades on it, and then we're going to do a raffle. So I haven't really decided the prices or anything like that, and I'm also going to do probably t-shirts. Now, if you're watching this video and you're more onto the lizard side of the channel, we are also going to do t-shirts and probably hoodies or hats or something for the lizard side. But as of right now, what I'm talking about for my RC guys who love to watch the RC builds, who like to see what people are working on and stuff like that. For an example, like that truck, or that truck, or this car, or the one down there. But anyways, this one here, I will be doing a video of it probably sometime in the next 2 days. So keep your eyes open for this video. It's not going to have a lot of talking in it. I might talk to myself, but that's about it. As long as I don't answer myself, I think we'd be all right. But with that being said, this one I'm going to probably take the shocks and move them around, because the shocks I bought for this truck are red and black, as you can see. I don't know if you can see those in there or not. They're red and black. They got a front and a rear shock. Well, the front shocks are a little shorter than the rear shocks, so what it would do is lower the front end of that truck. And I really didn't want to lower the front end. But I have an idea. Once I get my control arms, the control arms I'm getting for this truck, the control arms and the shocks will make the truck sit a little higher, because I'm putting a bigger tire on it as well. So it's not going to sag in the front too much. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put those shocks on this truck. I think I'm going to add the Fox steering onto that truck. And then I'm also going to add those lights underneath that truck. So with that being said, that video will come out probably in the next few days. So if you're wanting to watch me to do some stuff to the green truck, the furry, stay tuned. I will get a video going. With that being said, this truck here, I'm hoping to have everything, the control arms, the shocks, the new rims and tires, and in the new body for that truck. Either A, once all that stuff comes and I put everything on it, I'm also going to make a video of that one being built too, because that's what I love to do. I love to build these things from ground up, make them a little faster, and that way people can enjoy them and I can enjoy them as well. But with the new body, new shocks, new control arms, with the new motor on it, the new ESC, everything like that, either A, I'm going to sell this truck outright, or B, I'm going to raffle this truck off. So, if you're watching the video of that truck being built, if you want me to raffle it off, go into the comment box, push number 1, and then put raffle. If you do not want me to raffle it off, then just put a number 2 and no. So, with that being said, we are going to work a little harder on these videos. I'm going to work a little harder to try to get videos when I'm working on these cars. Like I said, I have not been in the RC game for a very long time. I haven't been in it for probably 20 plus years. I think the last time I ever touched an RC car was probably back in 2010. That's what I'm going to say. And it was a Nitro T-Max. It had the 3.3 engine. At that time, it was the biggest engine they brought out for the T-Max. But anyways, that was the very last truck. And then I had another truck. It was also a T-Max, but it was being built from ground up. It had aluminum frame underneath it. It had aluminum control arms. It had chrome control arms. It had a lot of gadgets and gadgets and a lot of cool things at that point in time. Now, over the years, they have came out with bigger and better RC cars and changed the body looks, changed the frame look, made them more sturdier and stuff like that. But hey, that's fine. We can still bash them, break them, and rebuild. That's the fun part about RCs. Now, if you are a subscriber and this is your first time ever touching an RC car, my best guess, or I really shouldn't say guess, I should choose my words a little bit better. Me personally, if it was my first time ever buying an RC car and I was going to go out and bash it, I would not spend $400 or $500 on one of the most expensive RC cars, because it takes a little bit of practice on learning how to drive them and breaking them in and turning and jumping, and you can do a lot with an RC car. You can do front flips, back flips, side flips. You can roll them up in there. You can do a lot of things. So if it's your first time ever wanting to buy an RC car, the best RC car that I know of, that it's my personal preference, just from my experience from getting back into them, would be the arrma Furry. Now, it comes, there's 3 different trucks. You can get them in all different colors. There's like 4 different colors. I got the green one. The bright green one normally is a brushed motor. That means it runs a little slower. It's not as fast as a brushless, but you can upgrade the motor to a brushless system like I did with this truck. Now, you might have seen like some short feeds of me posting the new motor and ESC and all that stuff. Now, you can upgrade and make this thing go faster. Yes, you can. A lot of people are like, no, don't do that, don't do that. It's too much money, blah, blah, blah. I'm a cheapskate. Me, I like my toys to go fast. I like my cars to go fast. But I also would like to not put the top of the line stuff in them either. So me, personally, I will go to Amazon and I will purchase the name brand stuff for a reasonable price. For an example, the motor I bought for this one, right here, it comes with a nice blue case. It came in a nice case and everything. Actually, two of my motors came in one of these nice little cases. And it came with screws and all the tape, two-sided tape. It came with everything to put that car together. The only thing it did not come with is the transmitter and the receiver. The controller, it did not come with the controller, and it did not come with the receiver or the transmitter. Now, the thing is, you will have to order you one of those. I always go with a 6-channel or a 4-channel. It don't matter, it depends. I like to run, like this truck's getting lights on top, it's getting headlights in it, and a light bar in the back, and a light bar on top. It's going to have lights underneath it. So I went with a 6-channel on this one. Now that one over here, it has one on it, but it only has, I think, 4 or 5 channels. So you can do a little bit more. But this one I like because the controller I got, that one right there, on the controller that I ordered, and the controller will come with, the controller will come with the controller, of course, and it also will come with one of those, but this brand. So this brand is Hobby Fans. Me personally, it's not a bad controller for a beginner. The reason why I got this one is because it was cheap. I wanted to try it. I heard a little good things about it. But I will be upgrading this controller to a better controller where I can run 3 of my cars instead of just 1 of my cars. Now I'm still trying to tune this controller to that car right there. Now, I'm still learning about the controller. Like I said, don't hate on me. You can say anything you want, but don't hate on me. I've been out of the game for a very long time. I'm just getting back into it. I'm a cheapskate. I don't like going to the hobby store and buying 2 tires for 35 bucks and buying another 2 tires for another 35 bucks. I'd rather go on and pay $45 for all 4 tires and rims, just like I like to go on there and buy my controller and the transmitter for 35 bucks. Actually, this thing was 40 bucks. I take that back. It was 40 bucks, okay? So 40 bucks for this controller right here. It was $39.99, 40 bucks. Actually, it came up to $42 with tax and everything. Now, if you go to a hobby store and buy this controller right here, you would probably pay 50 to 60 bucks. That's just my guess. I could be wrong. Who knows? I didn't even look at a hobby store. I literally found it on Amazon. I seen it. I said I will try it. I read some reviews. Some people said they hate it. Some people said, hey, if you're a beginner, this be the perfect controller for you. But the thing I like about this is I got a channel 3 and Yeah, channel 3 and a channel 4. This one goes forwards, and this one can push. Okay? Reason why I like this controller, like I said, I'm going to do an upgrade for that car right there because I want a more of a touch screen, and I want more things. I can do more things with the controller. This controller right here came with this, I think 1, 2, 3, I think 5 channels, 6 channels, I think. So I got a channel for my steering servo. I got a channel for my ESC. I got a channel for lights that I'm putting underneath it. I got another channel. So I got channel 3 or 2 I can use for one of my lights. Right now I'm just going to use it for the underglows that I'm sticking underneath it. Channel 3 I can use for the light bar I'm going to stick on top. So yes, that's one feature I do like about this controller. It's very light as well. The steering, I can literally steer it with my thumb. It's very nice. I can set the steering and all that, the trim and all that, where you can barely turn it and it will turn the wheels nice and smooth. I'm not saying it's a bad controller. I just want to upgrade. I rather go with another controller that has uh, uh, more things I can do to program the truck to make it do other things. This truck here, I can make it go even faster by turning a couple knobs, and I can make this truck go even faster than what it is. Now, when I first bought this truck, it only did 35 plus. That's it. Now, since I switched the motors out and the ESC, now the truck will do about 50 plus, okay? But the way this controller's set up, I'm only doing 40 plus because I'm still trying to figure out the controller. I can make the car go faster if it's sitting on my RC stand. I can make the tires go faster. Remind you, this is only a 2-wheel drive. It's not a 4-wheel drive. Me personally, I like 4-wheel drives and I like 2-wheel drives. For this truck here, it's a 2-wheel drive. For 2, I like 1/10 scale. 1/10 scale that's my preference. I like 1/10 scale. Anything above 1/10, awesome, because they're bigger. Anything lower than 10th scale, it's a hit or miss. It depends on what I'm building. If I'm building a little rock crawler, then I will go with something a little bit smaller. If I'm wanting to build a rock crawler, a mud truck, and something else, a little play toy, I'm going to go with a 1/10 scale rock crawler. But like I said, this controller, I can have a rock crawler, I can have that truck, I can have my stadium truck, and I can also have my car, as long I get the same thing. As long I get that right there, how I could be calling it wrong. That's how long I've been out of the game. But transmitter, I'm assuming that's, yeah, whatever. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. I know someone would call me a dumbass and correct me. That's fine. Whatever. But anyways, I can buy another controller, a better controller, for about 65 bucks. It comes with 4 of those transmitters. It will come 4 of them. Then I can run 4 vehicles. At the same time, no, because you have to program the vehicle to the controller. So if I want to run the Fury, I can program it, the name Fury, and it will program to strictly that truck. Okay? If I want to run my Rustler, I can program it. Just type the name in And now I'm programmed to just that truck. Now if I have someone else running the furry and using this controller, and I have my other controller and I'm running that truck, we cannot intercept. It's impossible because how that new controller set up. Now this controller here, if I had another transmitter on that truck, the same thing as this, then yes, it will pick up that truck and probably run both of them at the same time, and we're not doing that. So that's why I'm saying if you are getting into the RC game, and it seems like a lot of people's picked it up again. I've been seeing a lot of YouTube videos. It seems like right now is everybody's on board. There's a lot of people on board, especially the drag racing. Now, this is just me, but the truck that I'm building there, actually it's a car, but that one there, and if I do keep this one right here or buy another one, it is actually getting built from ground up, and it's going to be a dirt and a drag truck or car. So what I was thinking is going ahead and buying one of the new drift cars or dirt cars, like a sprint car or a modified, buy one of those and convert it into a dirt and a drag car. Now, the way I would do that is all what I have to do is either A, swap out the motors real quick, or just keep the same motor in and just swap out the tires and have a way to raise the car up just a little bit so it's not almost on the ground, so it can go around the corners and stuff a little bit better. And then just swap the bodies out, and now I got, instead of a dirt track car, now I got a drag racing car. So those are my opinions. That's just me. But if you are watching this video, stay tuned, because I will be putting up more videos of these 3 vehicles that I'm working on right now. This one here, it is a Traxxas Nitro. It is belt driven, and the funny part is I went to a hobby store about a month ago and got that truck there, and I told them I had a Traxxas, right? I just know it's a Traxxas Nissan Skyline. That's all what I know. It's a drift car, all-wheel drive. That's all what I know about this car. Someone picked it up, brought it to me, and I was in the process of building it for them, but they went out and bought a new one, so I might be in the process of buying this off of them. But it was funny because I went to the hobby store and I told them, I was like, hey, do you have any belts that will fit a Traxxas Skyline GTR Nissan belt driven? It has a belt on the side and a belt in the front and a belt in the back. There's 3 belts on it, and it's a Traxxas. It's made by Traxxas, and it's a Nitro. You know what they told me? It was so funny. They told me they don't build those. They don't make those. There's no such thing of them. I literally had to take a picture from my gallery and showed them that I actually own one. And the funny part was, when they looked it up, this ain't a very old car. But that's what I'm saying. Some of these people at the hobby store, when you go to a hobby store and you want to buy an upgrade from a brushed motor to a brushless system for this thing, they're going to sit there and be like, no, you want to keep it the same, but yes, you can get a 550 brushed motor, blah, blah, blah. you can upgrade it that way. You don't want to change anything out, because if you start changing everything out, you're going to have to change the gears and the tires. It's just not going to run right. You want to keep everything the same. Bullshit. You can do a brushless system. There's a brushless system on this car right now. I will probably be running at some point today or tomorrow. Oh, I can't get the body off. And the thing about this truck I don't like, the new body it's coming, it will have the actual pins up here instead of underneath. You got to pull this clip, and they're called hidden body mounts. Well, the body mounts are right here where these are, and me personally, I don't like them. I really don't. But some people love them. I don't. I really don't like them, because if I want to rip this thing off quick, the shell off of it real fast, I have to literally put my hand up inside of the body and pull these clips out, or pull them out just enough to lift the body off. I don't like that. I like the old school body clips where it's got the pins and stuff, the hood pins, and put them in, and you're good to go. So, like I said, if you're just getting into the RC game, I know I've been rattling for probably about 30 minutes now, but if you want to get in the RC game and it's your first time going out and buying an RC truck, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, but the only things you're finding it looks cool and awesome and everything is all the big ones, it's about $400 or $500, but you don't know if you want to spend that money, go out and get you one of these. $189 to $200. The most $275. That's about it. When you get the brushless system put on, if you go that route, if you want to upgrade to that, time you're done and everything with the brushless system, hell, I got the brushless system for $60. Now, if I went to the hobby store and got this brushless system, they would have charged me $120. Now, the arrma brushless system on the 3S, that thing is $104. Hobby store has it for $144. It comes with the motor and the ESC. Me, personally, I'm going on Amazon because I can get it for $104. Altogether, it'd be like $114, I think it is, or $110, $111, somewhere around there. No big freaking deal. Spend the extra $10 fucking dollars instead of spending the extra $50. So, guys, if you want to see this one being built, stay tuned. Watch the YouTube channel. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. You know, like I said, Joker Extreme, we have a little bit of everything on this channel. For one, for two, 2 months, I will be doing a giveaway, a raffle. Let's not say a giveaway, let's say a raffle. There's going to probably be 20 spots, maybe 100. Just depends on how many subscribers I get. And if I get enough subscribers where I can hit 1,000 subscribers, then I will upgrade and we will do some t-shirts and some sweatshirts. Like I have been wanting to, but my goal is to hit 1,000. If I can hit 1,000, then we will do a special sweatshirt. Joker Extreme sweatshirt with one of the cars that you guys might like on the sweatshirt. So with that being said, Joker Extreme's out. I love y'all. Thank you for subscribing. Share this to your friends. If you guys are into the RC crowd, share it. Love it. Subscribe to it. Watch it. Let's have fun. And then I will make a video. I will have a video coming soon with this one running. Got the battery charging. Battery's charging. This one will be up and running here soon. And then this one here will be up and running soon. Still got a lot of cleaning. It's dirty. That's how it came. I still got to buy a couple new belts for it. I like to buy a new pipe for it. I like to put a bigger engine on it. But anyways, got a glow plug. Glow plug's right there. Yeah, buddy. Got a glow plug for it. I like to get some new fuel lines for it because this it's just ate up. But anyways, with that being said, Joker is out. You guys have a lovely Friday, and hopefully see you guys in the next video. Peace.